Hey, morning, y'all. So here's your resource video so that you know what to do for this week. Excuse me. So just like any other time, you're going to go to the classwork tab. This week you're going to click on April 27th through May 1st. And if you scroll to the bottom, the first thing you're going to look for is the materials page or resource page. This video will be linked, so there'll be two things here. Make sure you watch the video first. Hopefully you do that. The resource page, when you click it, is going to look like this. So your two lessons this week are over unit rates, which we've done, so it's still another review, and then similar figures, which is new. So for that first activity, unit rates, you're going to watch a video. So when you click on this, it'll take you to a video. And then once you're done, you're going to go into comparing prices. So this is actually an activity on Khan Academy. There's not a specific amount that you need to do. Just work until you're feeling comfortable finding the unit rate and then comparing. Once you're done with those things, you're going to go back and then go to lesson 1. So it gives you all of the directions for what to do. So you need to watch the video for lesson 1 first, then do the comparing prices, and then you're going to complete this. So this is your actual assignment. This is a drag and drop activity. So it says using the unit rates of each grocery item using the rates of each grocery item at both Price Chopper and Hen House, determine the unit rate by dividing or setting up a proportion. Both will work. Next, find the correct answer at the bottom of the slide and drag it to the appropriate store item. Lastly, determine which store would be a better location to purchase the item from. Okay, well, let's look at this. So in this slide, and let me move myself out of the way. There we go. In this slide, what you're going to do, for instance, is it says the Price Chopper is $1.76 for 8 apples. Now, I've been telling people it's not a big deal if you use a calculator. In fact, actually, feel free to use one. You're going to have one next year anyway. So $1.76 for 8 apples. Personally, I would just do $1.76 divided by 8, right? So it should be 22 cents per apple, which means you would come down here and you'd be looking for 22 cents. There it is. You would click on it and drag it up into the space. You're going to do that for every single one of these to find how much it is for one item instead of however many it's asking for. And then at the bottom, you're going to compare and say, well, was it better for me to go buy apples at the Price Chopper or at the Hen House? You're going to do the same thing on slide 2. Exact same thing. It's just different items. So at this one, we're pretty much doing division problems unless you want to set it up as a proportion. When you're done, make sure you click turn in and you're good to go. For lesson 2, I'm actually about to create the video, but it will be here where it says video. So your goal is to watch the video and take notes with me. When we're done with that, then you're going to go and practice. I believe this is on Khan Academy. Just practice until you feel comfortable. And then there's going to be a class kick activity. Now, the class kick activity, I know sometimes it loads slow in the morning, so just be aware of that. You're going to be setting up the proportions first. So like you're actually going to be setting up proportions based on sides with letters first. Then you're going to plug in the numbers and then you're going to solve. It's going to work like that for every single slide except for the last 2, which are test prep questions. For this one, you should know if it's right or wrong. It is graded and it should let you see the grade as you go. So once you type into the box, it should either turn green or red. If it's green, it's correct. If it's red, it's incorrect. So it should be easy for you to know if you're on the right track or not. If you end up having any questions, please private message me on Google Classroom or email me and we can set up a one-on-one, or I can do a small Google Meets, whichever one's best for y'all, so that you can ask questions. Please don't hesitate to ask, okay? Bye, y'all.